viewers, you know how we roll. You don't have to be on push to talk. Just keep the comms clean. I don't mind if people are talking and boosting morale. That's totally fine with me and my company. If you start calling out stupid shit, I will call you out in mid war in front of everyone. You will look dumb. So please don't do that. For the most part, we keep comms clean. No crazy outbursts in the middle of war. I don't need to hear about your lag. I don't need to hear about cannons tearing you up. If you have a good call, like a rotation that may be coming from a point like C, B, or A, feel free to vocalize that and let us know. But overall, the main people that should be talking is myself, Ariaception, and Faithist. The backups for myself are going to be Sloth. Sloth, if you can talk.
This is Sloth.
And for the two murder squads, it's going to be Grim Reaper, which is Group 5. If you're in Group 5, you have a very specific role, and that is literally murder anybody that you see holding a fucking staff around the point. Grim, if you want to talk.
Yo, this is Grim.
Grim will be leading that murder ball. There shouldn't be really much talk on that end, except if he wants to call someone out that's not doing what they're supposed to do. So if you're in Group 5, I would suggest that you do your job. Group 9 will be called with by Girth. Girth will also be leading another murder ball. Girth, if you want to talk.
Yeah, what's up?
I would suggest turning Girth up a little bit. He's
Yeah,
super
my
laid
mic might be
back,
quiet.
little surfer, no big deal. Just hanging out.
Hey Mills, what group is Taters?
Come again?
What group is Taters? I'm in Q.
Taters, you were going to be a healer, so I have the healers broken up. They're mirroring each other on the screen. So 1 through 5 is basically. Are you watching my stream?
Yeah. I just didn't know what group
Perfect.
I was in
Yeah,
yet.
no worries.
You're in
No
8,
worries.
Taters.
Yeah, you're in
Perfect.
8. All right, so same strat as yesterday, which went beautifully, by the way. So we're going to be coming out of the main gate. We're going to be going to B. Groups 1 through 5, again, that's going to be called by Ariaception, who's on the point, leading the tanks, myself, and Grim Reaper for Murder Ball. Whenever I call out the overall comm of split, we are going to be hasting to A. So we're going to make it look like we're going to do a big Zerg onto the B point. And then whenever I call split, that is for groups 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 3 people from Siege, which we already went over separately. That's going to be Bacon and Evader. I'm sorry, it's 2 people from Siege. My apologies. But Bacon and Evader, you guys know your roles. I talked to you already separately. You'll be rolling with us. Upon the split, Ari, what I want you to do is get your tanks up front on right below the point here. Do your thing where you start calling out your CCs. Give your group 5 some time to start clearing off some of these guys with live staffs and such around the point. Call out your CCs, time them, stun them. Let's start fucking them up. Groups 3 and 4, we are all going to be mages, if that's correct. SVDO, Gems, Greg Entry, Dirty Target. I know you're DPS. You're there for a reason. Is Propaganda in the call? Propaganda.
Can I stop you right there for 1 second? If
Yep.
you're not in this war, can you please stop viewing the stream because it's capped at 50 people. So the people in the war have to see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, if you're not in the
Thanks.
war,
I was
please.
just about to point that out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that call out, Grim. If you're not in the war, if anybody from GC that's on the sidelines, please exit the stream. If you're happy, I will be happy to talk to you about it afterwards. I know I have a lot of people here on standby.
Make sure y'all are moving around too, so you don't get booted.
Yeah, correct.
Oh
Thank you for
shit,
that call
that
as
happened
well.
to me yesterday. Oh, forgot.
How is the stream looking for the people who are in the war? Are you able to get in there and watch the stream? If not, I will restart it and we'll cap this channel at 50 and we'll go from there.
I'm in now.
Okay, everybody else good that's in the war?
I'm in here now as well.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I
So
was good though. I can understand what you're saying, so continue.
okay, cool.
One quick question.
Mills, I'm
Mills.
mirroring your screen.
Beautiful.
So just in case.
Who is that asking?
Ben and Jerry's. Can anybody do me a favor and just slap a picture of the what are they called? The lists of the war, like the groups and shit. The picture of the warboard.
Because I don't
Yeah,
know
for
what
sure.
group we're in yet.
Minnow, can you do a screen grab and just post that in one of these channels?
I'm on it.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Thank you, Nova.
Thank you.
All right, so again, 3 and 4, we should all be mages with the exception of Fierce and Dirty Target. Dirty Target and Fierce, we're all going to be rotating with the main group going to A. We are going to break off and go up and start killing the Siege along the wall. Siege itself, Bacon Sandwich and Evader, like I said, you guys know your role. You're going to be setting up repeaters in the back here and starting to take down that siege. Faithist, you're going to be still at B holding that point. At any given time, you're going to have a murder squad with you, which is group 9. If you start making progress on that B point and you want to push it up, by all means, sir, call that out. Timing your CCs the same way that Ari does, and start making that move up to the B point. The whole point of this B point isn't necessarily for us to take it, but hey, if we can take it, we're gonna fucking grab it. We just want you guys to hold aggro here on the B point, right? While we're taking the A point. A is our first goal. If we can grab B and A at the same time, awesome. If not, again, A is our main goal.
Yeah,
So-
understood. That's no problem.
Thank you, sir. Mages will be burning all of the siege equipment. Once we burn the siege equipment, we are not going to focus it too much. It depends on how well it goes down. These are tier 3 cannons and tier 3 repeaters that are on the wall. So unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of having harpoons up there. I fucking wish we did. It seems like everybody else in the server is getting wars with harpoons, but it is what it is. We are going to focus these cannons first for obvious reasons, so we can, clean up some space on A, relieve some tension. If you have a fire staff and you're rocking fire staff ice, while you're hitting these cannons and you're getting people off of them and they're not manning them anymore, feel free to turn around and hit an AoE on point to help them out.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick, ice storms are like incredible for these timings. If we can get those as well, it's not just about
Yeah,
CC; it's
yeah,
about burst
absolutely.
fire, ice, fire, all of that. So
Yeah, so whenever we're hearing Aryaception or Faithist call out his AoEs for his hammer guys, which that should be about 90% of the people that are in this war, that's going to be RQ. Anybody that has an ice gauntlet or AoE to throw that down with him as well to try to alleviate some space and apply more pressure. So again, once we start burning this siege, I have a feeling we're going to burn it pretty quickly here. Once we burn this siege, feel free to turn around and look at A. This will be called on the fly. A will be called on the fly here. So if at any given point, Ari tells me like, hey, we're really making progress on A, I may call for my mages to get around the point at A and start cleaning it. Melee DPS at any given time, even though that you are with B, I'm referring to group 9 here. Even if you are at B, I may call you to peel at A. So just keep a haste on you, okay? Keep a haste on you at all times. That goes for everybody in this war. If you go to B point, you should have a haste on you. You're not popping that haste. You're waiting for that rotate. The people that are in groups 1 through 5, again, you are going to have haste, and you will be called to pop that haste in the beginning. But at any given time, 9, I may call you to peel to A to help out if Faithist and his boys are holding down B pretty well. So once we burn siege here, depending on how A is looking, we may start going around the wall more here and continuing to burn more siege. Evader, Minnow, Zephyr Hills, Bacon Sandwich, Morbid. If you're done at A and siege is burnt, you boys know you've been in plenty of wars. You know that you should rotate and start taking out siege elsewhere. You have no reason to be there unless Minnow calls for you to be on all points. And by the way, Minnow, go and speak so your siege knows who it is.
Hi, this is Minnow.
And you guys should all know. You've been in all of our wars. So again, A is our main target here. Once that is capped, we are going to try to go up the back wall and pressure B here. That goes for everybody on A. One thing that we're going to switch up is we're going to, if we cap A and we have solid numbers here, we're going to fight here and we're going to kill these people here. Mages and people like that, healers, you can kind of break off a little bit and go to B and start taking care of the boys on B. Hopefully they got some influence on B so we can go and cap that the same. But melee, do your thing at B. At all times, especially groups 5 and 9, I need you guys circling this point like fucking sharks and just killing anybody that has a staff. Grim, call those out when you see people who aren't doing their job. Make sure that they're doing their job.
Yep.
C will be called on the fly, and so will B to some degree, depending on how they're looking. So just listen for my call outs. If we start to push C or B, the majority of the push is going to be up against this wall here, and we're going to do a back cap on them in the back, while Aryaception and Faith is at that point. Once we get 1 point capped, we're probably going to focus on B, depending on how much influence is there. So they'll be driving that main force up the center and pushing people off of point with AoEs and gravity wells and such. And we will be coming from the back, melee and mages, and we will be making a circle around this point and just fucking everyone up around it. If for some reason we get B and A straight off the rip, let's do a good split. People from war camp coming to C, people from B coming to C. Again, the whole point of us coming up against this wall is we want to get into their quote unquote backline. Everyone in here that's a part of Genesis, and I'm sure I can speak for Unsettled as well. We know that backline doesn't necessarily mean the people in the back. That just means the people holding the fucking sticks, right? Everyone here knows that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So backline, we're referring to people who are holding staffs, and I will try to correct myself throughout the war and call that out, but it's just a habit. Backline is people holding staffs, people keeping people alive on C. That's all they're doing. So we're going to try to push up against the wall through the gate here and do another push from the back on C, while Aryaception and his boys are pushing forward on C. You know, that creates a sandwich effect for these guys, and if Melee's doing their job and cleaning this point, you know, no problem capping that there. Any questions so far?
When you say Aryaception and his boys, which groups?
Aryaception is 1 through 5 again. Aryaception is 1 through 5. Faithus is 6 through 10. In the case that we cap a point, Aryaception may join forces with Faith, and they may do one push on B. We'll call that on the fly. Again, B and C are going to be called on the fly. We all know the main objective for A, correct?
Yes.
I do have one
Yep.
quick question. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
You said groups 5 and 9. Is group 9 fighting at B or is group 9 fighting at A? Will they split with
Group
you?
9 is fighting with you boys at B.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
1 through 5, and a few people from Siege, which you know who you are. That's a Vader and Bacon Sandwich. Will be rotating with 1 through 5 to A. Other than that, 6 through 10 will be at B fighting with you guys. In the instance that I call for, murder 1 or murder 2, group 5, your murder 1, group 9, your murder 2. I may even call you just by your group number, but just be on the lookout for that. I may call you guys from B, group 9, to come help out at group or at A. It just depends on how it looks. We know that this war is not going to be easy. We know that this war is not going to be given to us. I just checked the logbooks here at First Light. Fierce, he can vouch for me on this. They're making a dummy amount of money here, more than they should be. So they're going to be putting their A team in. They don't want to lose this territory.
If anybody remembers from my company, when we had First Light, we were making about 22, 25K. The First Light on this server is making 55. They're doubling the income. So it's not like it was before. Certain territories have a lot more standing than what it was originally.
In the event that all points are capped, Unsettled, you guys know this. Genesis, we've went over this a million times when we cap points. What we're going to do, we're going to be buying fire barrels from the points, and that will be called out on the fly as well. Listen for my comms, listen for Aryaception's calls on this. We're buying fire barrels. We're going to be focusing the gate in front of B. That is going to be the main distraction here, dropping a fire barrel there. Group 5, Group 9, depending on where you're at in that battlefield. You know, if you guys can split and go C and A, that's cool. If not, focus C and don't worry about A. And then I will be taking my mages along with a few other straggling melee DPSs, which, by the way, when I say melee DPSs, we have a lot of melee DPSs in here. So you should know your role, melee. I know we have a designated kill squad, but melee, you know, if you're holding a melee weapon, you know your role. AoEs, gravity wells, the whole 9 yards. So in the event that these points are capped, fire barrels will be bought, and we will focus gates. I would like to get the 3 front gates open as a distraction, and then I would also like for us to hit the back door as well. That was one thing that I saw Unsettled do yesterday that I thought was very interesting, and it helped us out quite a bit. I will call for that. If we get the back doors open here, I don't want anybody going in straight away. I want there to be a distraction, which would be that main gate through B and C. Grim and Girth, you know what you're doing when you get in there. You're cleaning these fucking top lines. You're getting rid of all these healers. You're getting any artillery. I think they have 1 cannon here. You're getting rid of that artillery. Tanky boys, Aryaception, Faithus, you know, get your boys on point. Melee, anybody that's holding melee that's not in those gank squads, get around point and clean that shit. Clean it up, and we'll cap this motherfucker, and we'll be done here.
We will be bursting huge damage on that point, so just be ready for that. You know, countdowns, everything. We'll be bursting hard on that.
Mills,
Make
kill squad.
sure not flagged for PvP.
Yeah, make
Exactly.
sure you're not flagged for PvP, please.
Mills, kill squads 5 and 9. Our primary
Correct.
job is to go into the back line and kill everybody with staff,
Yeah,
right?
Glock. Yeah, Glock. Just remember, backline doesn't mean people standing in the back, okay?
Just everybody with staffs.
Everybody with staffs just around that fucking point. Because guys,
Gotcha.
it's very simple logic here. We all know this. We're not stupid. Everybody that's in these companies, we're not dumb. The people holding staffs are keeping the people alive on point. You kill the people with the staffs, we get the fucking point, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Easy.
Did we get propaganda in here?
We didn't. I pulled him for Born Parzival, who's Fire Ice.
And is Born in here?
Yep. He's been in
Okay.
here since the
Yeah.
beginning, so he heard everything.
Which groups are clearing siege at wall?
It'll be ours, Jim's. It'll be Mills's group and mine.
Yes, that's
Actually,
gonna
I
be
think we're in the same group. Never mind.
3 and 4. Wait,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Is Jim's DPS?
No,
Yeah, I'm
Jim's
a
the
mage,
mage.
chat.
He's with
Beautiful.
group 4.
Okay, so he is a mage, correct?
Did we
Yeah.
get Gray in here? Okay, Gray is in here.
Gray is or isn't in here?
He is in here. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure. Gray, change your tag to US in front of your name so that they know who you are.
YouTube bulls.
Will do.
You slacker.
Thank you.
Do we want to hear from Dan?
Oh yeah, Dan. Real quick, hit
Yeah,
us
we
with a
fucking
Dan.
do.
Hit us with a Dan.
Listen, boys. You guys are gonna fucking crush it tonight. There's nothing other than complete and total domination that I fucking expect from you guys. I expect to see a third purple on the map in the next hour. There's no excuses. You guys are the best there ever fucking was,
Okay.
and I can't fucking wait. I'm a little level 45, but let me tell you, I'm gonna talk so much shit to level 60s once we have a third fucking purple. Let me tell you, I'm so hyped right now.
Oh, Christ.
So hard right now. Thank you, Dan. We needed that.
Thank you,
We
Dan. I
need it.
appreciate
Thank
your
you, Dan.
services, sir.
Let's fucking
We need
Alright,
that.
go kick some fucking ass, boys. I'm gonna go chop some trees.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, you are, Dan.
Can we poach Dan?
No, you cannot. Dan is a national
Yeah, he's
treasury.
ours. Get
and
your
our-
He's
hands on
level
him.
45, so we gotta
He's
be
level
careful
four-
about
he's level-
poaching.
he's level 45, and he literally just hypes us up all day, and he chops trees nonstop. Okay, so
I appreciate that man so much. We'll borrow him for 10 minutes at a time.
yeah, that was just a quick
Yeah.
like minute.
How
with
much are
him.
you paying?
Oh, it's a
Oh,
mascot,
for
right?
that, I'd pay a lot.
Yeah.
Chopping trees or smoking trees.
And will
That
be
too.
allowed to sell it.
Both, sir. Both, sir. Both.
He would
All he does,
offset.
he sits there on his computer, he chops trees and plays in the stock market, and he makes all of us feel like fucking absolute winners all day long.
Hey, Mill, can you go over just a quick little bit of 4 again, real quick? Just want to double check. I heard everything right.
Parzival?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll hit you one more time with a quick one.
Yeah.
Your job's super easy, brother. You're gonna be buying haste in the beginning. That goes for everybody. Remember haste and fire traps. Okay. And Minnow, you know that you're buying a fire cannon, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and you know you're gonna be staying at B, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where do you buy that stuff?
We're buying it from the armory.
Okay,
Born.
yeah, now.
Everybody in Unsettled with me, go in the tent.
Yep, I want everybody in the tent for this.
I-
And for
I have
people
a-
that don't know, when they're up on these walls, they can see in. They can see into our camp. So we're going to be doing a big split. When there's about 4 seconds left, we're going to start making our way to this gate out front. Remember to put your fire traps and your haste potions on your hotbar, so we can switch them real quick. Again, 1 through 5, we're going to be rotating to B, excluding the few members from Siege, which is going to be Bacon Sandwich and Evader. And groups 3 and 4, we are going to be going up to the wall and burning Siege. If we get any resistance up there, I need you to turn around and look for Dirty Target. I need you to look for Fierce. Those are going to be our DPS who are going to protect us. So if you have Ice Shower, throw that shit down, freeze them, and let Fierce and Dirty Target fuck them up.
I have a few comments, if that's all right, Mills.
Absolutely.
So regarding the timed CCs and timed AoEs, I will be doing countdowns for those constantly. So be aware of that. I also may call things like hold cooldowns. We all need to be having our cooldowns all at once. So I'll try to be on top of that. Also, as well, if you're in those death squads, it is very helpful if you're providing feedback that you are getting a lot of healers down, because that'll be better timing for our CC. And then just to go in more detail about our bursts, I would like Gravity Wells to be leading that CC. maybe even like 1 second before the countdown start or ends. So gravity wells will be sent in, Path of Destiny, then go in there, we'll be shock waving, we'll be flattening, ice, fire, all of it. So that's all I have. Let's do it, guys.
And Faithless, if you wanna bless him with your voice one more time, just so they know that you're gonna be backup calling.
Yeah, this is Faithless.
Yep. And I wouldn't turn Aryaception up any louder right now. I know he may sound quiet, but once we get in there, I promise you, he's gonna be hacking into fucking NASA, and he's gonna be super
Oh
loud.
yeah.
He tries to
got
act
it.
casual when in this voice call, but when he gets in there, he will not be casual.
Who?
Aryaception.
Aryaception, who's going to be the caller for groups 1 through 5. Tanky boys, anybody with hammers. You'll be
Exactly.
listening to him for
Exactly.
CCs.
Gravwell over here, guys.
Dirty, our groups are excluded from that. Dirty.
I'm sorry, Musu? What'd you say? Yep. Yep, Grim, will you go ahead and write that message that we normally hit Musi with, please?
Do you just want to do a quick call out on what group's doing what, just really quickly? That seems like
Yeah.
a lot of people are kind of like, because I know some people are going to be afraid to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing too, guys, like in the middle of war, if you ever find yourself confused or you don't know what's going on, I would much rather you ask and don't be afraid to ask, because we'll happily tell you. Don't be embarrassed to ask. We'll happily tell you. I don't want you running around confused. If you need questions answered, ask. But again, so groups 1 through So groups 1 through 5, we're all going. I'm sorry, groups. Everybody's going out the front gate. I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible. Everybody's going out the front gate. Groups 1 through 5 are going to be splitting off when I call it. We're going to be popping haste and going to A. Groups 3 and 4, who are all of my mages, we are going to be leaving this group and going up and cleaning the siege off the wall. Artillery, which is going to be Bacon Sandwich and Invader, are going to be setting up in the back. The tanky boys, led by Aryaception, will be working on CCs here at the point and trying to make progress on it. Anybody that has melee, and especially my kill squads, will be going around the point and murdering anybody that's holding the staff. The same thing goes for B, which is going to be Faith. This is the backup caller for the CCs. If you're at B and you are melee, help them out. Start cleaning up this back line. And again, back line is just anybody holding a staff. So you're killing people who are holding staffs. And then once Faith starts making that call to push up onto point, listen for it and start pushing up onto that point. In the event that we cap A, we are all going to come up to this wall here. First of all, we're going to fight anybody that's here at A. We're going to kill them. And then we're going to go up towards the wall, and we're going to come around and crash in the back. We're going to be creating a sandwich here. I also may call for people that are dying at A to spawn at war camp and go C, pop haste and go C and cap that. It just depends. That's going to be on the fly. B and C are kind of going to be on the fly, and depending on how things are going, just listen for the overall calls. Is that pretty good?
Question about that,
everyone?
Mills. In that case, are you wanting everybody that respawns goes to C? Or are we gonna split kind of AC at that point?
Yeah, I mean, it just
Okay.
depends, right? So like if we
Right.
end up capping here at A and people die
Okay.
here,
Exactly. All right.
we may send some reinforcements to B. It just depends on how B is looking. And we may send some reinforcements to C. For the hell of it, I may even take a group like I did the last First Light War and just go sit on C with a bunch of healers and make 10 people come and try to kill me. And that's what gave us B the last war, right? So
Right.
just there will be audibles, there'll be things that will be called on the fly. I have everyone's group pulled up in my third monitor, so I have you. Just listen for me if I call you, okay? And just remember, everybody's buying a haste potion. The only people who are popping haste in the beginning of this war are going to be groups 1 through 5. Everyone else, hold on to your haste. Haste and fire traps. We're placing the fire traps around the points. It doesn't take long to place them. Think about how the enemy team is going to be rotating into point. If you place a fire trap here, it fucks them. If you're running over to B, throw one down in the grass behind you, so they can't rotate
Mills,
to B. Yes.
Mills, if you put a fire trap down while your haste is up, you will lose your haste.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that call. Thank you for that call. Yep. Thank you for that call.
If you swap weapons as well, or dodge, you also lose it.
Thank you for that call as well.
One
Yeah.
thing
Go
I
ahead,
was just
Ari.
gonna say
No,
one
no,
thing
go.
about those fire traps is we need to be putting them where they will be walking. We can't waste our small deployables. I know that was a small issue on our last war. We need to be putting them where they will be walking. Do not put them, like, if we capture 1 point, do not put any more on that point. That's
Correct.
obvious, but we just need to make sure, especially when we start buying kegs, because I believe those count as small deployables, right?
I'm not sure about that, but
Powder kegs.
yeah.
Yes.
You should only be putting the powder kegs on doors. They're
Well,
not
no,
useful for
Well, no,
anything.
I'm saying in the case that we have max small deployables, we don't want that
On the
happening
field,
while we need to
we may not be
place
able to
kegs.
place. We may
So
not
just
be able
be
to place
very
kegs.
careful. Place those fire traps in those rotate positions and where these enemies will be most.
Yeah, just think about if you were defending a fort and you were going to be rotating into points to defend it, think about how you would come at it, right? We know that the majority of people are going to be standing around the point, like especially their mages and the people holding staffs. They're going to be around the point, and then their tanks and their melees are going to be trying to crash in and get onto point. So think about that when you're placing those fire mines. Think about how you would be approaching that if you were defending the fort. Any other questions?
Yeah, this is for Fat Tuna Can, just so you can get my mic dialed in.
1 second, Garth, I gotta turn you up.
I know, I'm just talking so Tuna Can can get
Yeah,
my
you're good.
volume dialed in. Alright.
You good? Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Anybody from my company, don't ask questions during the war. You will look stupid, and I'll yell at you. I know that he said it was free, and everybody wants to be a part of this. I'll scream at you. You know this.
Call me Dana White. I'm gonna give out some bonus money after this. If we win, we'll vote on an MVP. I'll give him 5K.
Daddy target, hands down.
Sorry, when we win.
Yeah, when we win.
Oh, what do we do after we
exactly.
I'm kind of confused on the play. Never did this before.
People food up. Don't forget to food up.
Good, exactly.
Q,
So you guys
really
already
good is
know.
eating right now currently, so it's all good. He's good.
Remember, when we get into fort, everybody in unsettled, do not take your fucking armor off. We are not capping point
What
naked.
the fuck, Fear?
I know it's not my war. We're not capping
That's
naked.
something I cannot agree on.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Don't
I
do
don't.
that
I
shit. Don't fucking do that shit.
Thank you for that, Faithus.
I have to make sure.
I don't think we'll do that on attacks. We can do it on defenses.
Okay, 1
Not-
second.
not
Alt F4.
Jib's already put his clothes back on. He's not happy.
Yeah, he's got your clothes. Yeah, please put your clothes back on.
I'm
I know
just
it's
gonna
not how everybody's
quickly
used to doing it.
I
uninstall.
wasn't trying to interrupt GC, but I'm standing here, these talking, looking at you, and Jim's rolling around naked on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck?
Tay, did you made it incorrect, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you.
Who is Art?
Sloth, are you here?
Art's a mage.
Of course I'm here. I'm always
Okay.
here.
Okay.
13 is a
I
mage.
expect another 2.5 milli on that board for deals.
Not sure will get me B this time.
You think so?
You
Yeah.
put 2.5 up last time.
See.
The last war he was just in, I think he put 2.5.
Yeah,
those
he did
Those are rookie
2.5.
numbers.
Was it
Yeah,
attacking
pump
or
those numbers
defending?
up.
It was attacking.
Hell yeah.
10-minute war.
Yeah, it will be a good. Anybody from GC want to take side bets with gold on who's going to win here, Nacho or Sloth?
It'll be
Give me-
Nacho.
It'll be
I love
Nacho.
Sloth, but it'll be Nacho.
For Nova?
Yeah, he's
Wait, you
beating me
guys
every
have
time.
gambling?
Oh, Sloth.
Yo,
Why
I'll
don't we
bet.
have gambling?
James,
Yo,
why don't we have gambling? Because we know.
Yo, I'll bet
Who
my
goes in this war, though?
7%. I owe 2 mils to capture a territory by myself.
Yeah, you do owe me that still, and you can't gamble that away. You still owe me that, and you will do 7% by yourself.
500 on dirty over Fear.
Oh, don't even, bro. I'll take that fucking bet, James. We'll run it.
You
Actual
can't pay it
question, though,
out.
for coming
I
off
can
the
pay it
gate.
out. I'll pay it straight to dirty. If dirty
Alright,
outdoes
boys,
me, I'll pay it to
We
it.
got 2.5 minutes left.
Wait, actual
Again.
question for coming out this gate. What are we doing in the camp running up to the gate? Like, I didn't catch what the plan
Yeah,
was.
so the people that are defending this fort from their standings, they can see inside of the fence. They can see inside of our fort. So we're going to be staying inside the war camp until there's about 3 or 4 seconds left. I'll call it out. Everybody start making your way to the door. We'll be exiting, and then I will call for split when we need to split. That's again groups 1 through 5. The remaining people are going to be staying at B point with Faithus.
Let's get it, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Better pay up, James. All money goes to Dirty afterwards, regardless. After he
Ari,
fucking loses.
Ari, go ahead and hit that line of G Fuel, please, and let's.
Already
let's see
done?
what's fucking- All right.
He's already louder.
Can I get an ETA on getting into NASA?
Yeah, trust me, you'll fucking hear it real soon. Dude.
Shortly,
1,000
shortly.
gold on most deaths is Mills.
They do target me. They do target
I
me.
will take that bet.
I got it's obviously going to be my Glock 20. Y'all calm down.
I got connections if you want to get a NASA.
I do right now.
I don't need to. I got our reception.
Hold
for
on,
that.
if you guys can hear it, let me make sure. Alright, I'm in.
So one last thing. I will be calling out specific locations on the point. It may be back left. I will call out numbers, specific numbers of groups of enemies. That's where the grabs will be going. So watch out for that. Let's have some fun, guys. Let's win.
Absolutely.
Well, the same for B point as well.
If you're in my company, don't have fun. Win. That's what we do. We don't have fun. We win.
The gate is down.
You got it. You got to
Don't
get them,
have
boys.
fun,
Yeah.
This isn't a game. This is war.
It is war, and war doesn't change.
Okay, that's cringe.
Oh, it's just for you, Dirty. I can't wait till you're at the bottom of this
Listen,
fucking
boys,
leaderboard, you
I got
piece
a
of
message
shit.
Before we go out on this point.
Stop.
The more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Serious time.
Yeah, let's
All right,
get it.
boys.
Let's get it.
Here we go. Again, keep comms clean. I don't mind occasional callouts if they're useful. Listen for my voice overall, Faithus and Ariaception. Those are going to be the main voices that you need to listen for. Here at 8 seconds, we're going to start making our way up to the gate. Let's go ahead and start doing that now.
Remember, don't look at the gate while the timer goes off. You won't make it through.
Bulge, I expect big numbers from you, Surf.
Big number, good.
All right, everybody, we're going to be pushing up to B point here. We're not rotating just yet. We're not rotating just yet. Okay, groups 5 through 6, we're rotating now. Groups 5 through 6, we're rotating now. Pop pace.
Siege replacing just behind point.
Our tanks get set up. We are not
Targeting
pushing
that-
on the point just yet. We are figuring out where the biggest group is. Hold your cooldowns for now. Do not use those early. Line up.
Groups 3 and
Hold
4,
your
go up to that
shields.
wall. 3 and 4
Pop
up to that wall.
Defiant.
3
We
and
are
4 up to that
defensive
wall.
right
If you are
now.
a mage,
We are
get your ass up to that
defensive.
wall.
Hey, my guys on B. You don't need
Back
to
right.
touch
Look at that
hard.
group. Back right. We have melee there. Grabs back right in 5, 4, 3, 2. Right now. Push them. Back right. All the way. Keep going. Keep going. CC in the middle of the point. Right now. Alt CC. Kill these guys. They're right
right
here.
there.
Just kill them. Geinley. Kill Geinley
I
right
need help
now.
up here. Where's my 1 through 3 at? Or I'm sorry, my 2 and 3. My mages.
I'm on first cannon. It's
Right now, we're
half.
killing the 2 people in the back.
No worries.
They got grabbed
Right.
up. We're grabbing them now.
We're holding again.
beautiful.
We are holding.
How we looking on B, Faithus?
We're looking all right now. We got
Beautiful,
we're
sir.
clearing out our back line right now.
Beautiful.
All right. Right in the
It's
center
just
of the
big, it's
point.
just big.
Tim's, come here.
Right in the
They can't
center
get
of
us
the
from
point.
there.
Look there. We're gonna
on.
stun and CC in 5, 4, 3, 2. Grabs out now. Now. All stun. Everybody.
Cannon above me, Gems. Cannon above me.
First cannon's dead.
They have ballistas. Kill the repeater next. Don't worry about the ballistas.
Yep, kill the repeaters and the cannons, please. Repeaters and cannons. Repeaters and cannons.
Kill Graz. Graz right here on me. Right here on me. Kill Graz.
We got 1 cannon down. Let's go for this repeater next, boys. Repeater next.
Come on, boys. Keep pressure on B here.
How we looking over there, Faith?
We're starting to wipe a little bit here on point.
Okay, if you start
Hold,
wiping, you can start rotating.
CC in the middle.
if you
All
feel- if
CC
you
right
feel
now
that's
in the
best
middle.
call for
In
you.
the middle of A.
Dirty on me. Dirty
Crush
on me.
them.
Hey, if you die at B,
Big
respawn
damage.
and go to C. But group up outside the camp before you run. You don't want to.
Ari, how we looking over there at A?
Not much progress yet. Not much progress yet.
You getting picks?
Not yet.
Okay. I need my melee peel
So
team
we've got
to be
3
helping us
right
out
here on the
wall.
point. Everyone, get your CC ready. We are killing these 3 in the center of the point. 3, 2,
healed.
1, now.
Hey, my tanks get on B here. We can get numbers.
Keep
on them
going.
here.
Keep
We can get on
pushing.
B.
We are killing them now. Keep pushing. Kill these guys. Kill them all.
CC's ready and get ready to stun.
We got
Yes,
pushed out.
we got picks. We've got
Top
picks.
of the
Keep
point.
killing them.
How we looking, Ari?
We're
My
making some
melee
progress. We've
DPS
got multiple
stun on the
picks.
point in
Multiple picks.
3,
Everyone push in now.
2,
Push in.
1. Stun. Push these guys off. We got numbers on the point right now. Come on.
Push on to the
Mages,
point.
we're continuing
Tanks,
to
push on to the
fuck up
point.
their,
We're pushing
fuck up their
past the
siege.
node.
We're continuing to fuck
See
up their
these
siege at the
spawners?
wall.
We are
How's Siege
stun
looking?
locking these
LB,
spawners.
CC, we're doing
CC now.
good.
CC. Gravity wells, right in the back. See all these clumps?
Dirty,
Faith, you
stick
can
with
help
me.
that B, or are you good, brother?
We're doing okay right now.
Beautiful. Buy haste.
I'm down. I'm down on A.
Okay,
Mills,
if you're
how's
dying,
Siege looking?
Come back and get on
if
point.
you're dying at A, we need to rotate to we need to rotate to C here. If you're dying at A, rotate to C.
Dirty, we gotta help them with the
Guys,
rotate.
Get back on point here. Get back on point.
We gotta give them
You gotta
ways to
push
move back.
on point.
You're gonna get I need my melee kill squads to be stopping this rotate that's gonna start happening from B to A. I'm sorry, from C to B. It's gonna come soon.
I need my melee DPS to get ready to use their hammer stunts here on point. We're clearing them out. In 3, 2, 1. All the CC you can get.
Next
How
ballistic
is Siege
down.
looking? Minnow, how is Siege looking?
They wiped us on B.
Okay.
Yeah, they got our back lines. Looks like they crashed on the rotate.
Melee, I need you to take care of that back line.
Yeah, we're on it right now.
We're gonna have to go to C, Gems, whenever you die.
Yep, go see if you die.
Right now, we're pretty much just keeping constant pressure on B. If you
Beautiful.
Get a good push
Kill
Come
all
on,
these
Pseudo.
guys at C
Pseudo,
right now.
turn
See
around,
these
you're with
guys
me.
on C? Kill them right now.
Yeah, Pseudo, come with me.
I'm
Thank
seeing
you.
a lot of picks. I'm seeing a lot of picks on B. I'm seeing a
coming
lot of
around.
picks on B.
Yeah, I'm down on B.
I see a
Some of
lot
your-
of people holding staffs
I
around the
need
B
more
point,
more
boys.
more assistance at C here.
We're coming to C now.
Gotcha.
Where's my group 3 at? Get
I
on
see
the
a lot of
channel.
melees that aren't helping me destroy these cannons. I see a lot of mages that aren't helping me destroy these cannons at the wall. That is our main goal. We're
I'm
destroying cannons.
stunning. Kill this. Sir came in. Sir came. He's dead.
gone.
Kill
He's gone.
Breach.
We gotta clear out our back line here at B. We got too many in here. We gotta help Siege out. So we need my melee DPS to help Siege out and tanks get up front.
Melee DPS, you heard
You're
the
making
call.
good work on C. We have wiped up a couple of them at C. We are capturing.
They're starting to rotate.
Are we looking over there, Ari?
Yeah, they're beginning to rotate.
We are starting to capture.
Beautiful.
Hold
And
off
how
the
you-
rotate.
Faith, are you back up?
Tanks, I want you to get in front. Hold at the edge of the point. Do not let them get on this point.
We got our back
Do
line
not
cleared.
let them
Push
get
on
on
point.
this
We got our
point. Our
back line
number
cleared.
one job is to stop them from
Push
getting on
on.
this point.
Let's start pushing up the point here on B. Let's start adding pressure so they can get C. We gotta add pressure.
And I'm not seeing enough mages on these fucking cannons. I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
pushing to
Mages.
this group on B.
Come on, boys. Start pushing on. Start
Are you
pushing
still
on
at
This
B.
group
C
right
or
here,
you
front
still
of the
over there?
point. Stun them. Stun them. This group up front.
I'm not seeing enough mages on cannons.
Are you at C or A?
C.
I'm at B. I'm at B taking out cannons on B to help out Faithist.
All right.
Not seeing enough mages up on the wall. Faith, how you
30
looking, brother?
Our back line just got wiped out, man.
Copy. DPS, melee, gank squads. I need you guys focusing that. Helping them boys out. We got a lot
C
of
is
melee on
overwhelmed.
us.
Siege, if you have repeaters set up on B, we're gonna try and pull them off C.
How many people still up at B, you think, Faith?
All right, push
We got
past the
about
node.
everyone
Tanks,
coming
push
back
past
now.
the
We
node.
don't
Look at
play.
this
We're
group in the back.
starting
We are going to
to
run to this
point here
group.
on B.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Push them all. Kill them all. That's good. Great damage. Huge damage. Keep wiping them.
How we
Keep
looking at
wiping
C?
them.
How we looking at C?
We just took out 5 healers at the back of
Hey,
C.
guys,
weak
get on
cannon
B.
on the
Get
left.
ready. Get your hammers out on B. In
Yeah, we're still over
3,
here.
2, 1. Hey, we're
Back up,
we're
Art.
getting a lot of picks.
Their
We're
siege
getting
is
a lot
dead
of
on
picks here
A.
on B.
Beautiful.
That
Siege
cannon's
data,
almost
eh?
down on B.
Beautiful.
Hey, my flank squad on B. Go back and help
I'm
Siege.
dead
We
on
got a
C.
couple
I'm
on
dead.
Siege.
Move
Go
to
back and
center
help
cannon
Siege.
on B.
We got one more cannon B.
Come on.
Copy. One more cannon to B.
Good picks on B.
C's wiping up.
Yeah, we're in the back
She's
of B
white.
right now.
Let's help
you
out B. Let's help out B here. If there's still people up, Faith, are you
Send
still up at B?
Sparrows.
We're good. We're good.
Lots up at
Okay,
B.
let's I need my gank squad and my mages helping out at B. Let's circle this fucking point and get Faith some progress.
We're right
got
now. I'm
huge
sitting
haste.
in the back of B right now.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
If we get people on here, we may be able to
They're
take
starting
it.
to push
We
me
got-
off. We don't
Huge
have a
haste
healer
from
over here.
C. Huge haste from C. Rotate from C. Watch
Keep
out.
that in mind. We don't have a healer over here
Hey,
in the
start
back of
getting
B. We're not gonna be
bodies
able to
on
hold
these
you guys
points.
too much longer.
Start getting bodies on this point.
I'm getting a lot of picks at B. Getting a lot of fucking picks at B. Get these people that are in our backline, boys.
That's
They're just
I'm
in it
on
for
it
free.
right now.
In it for free. Ari, how you looking, brother?
I'm on B with you guys. Stun in the
Beautiful.
center. Keep stunning the center. Stun lock them. Keep
Yeah, we're pushing them off
stunning.
the point.
AoE. AoE.
If get to the edge of the point, tanks, and clear them out when they go to get on.
Getting a lot of picks at B. We're getting a lot of fucking picks at B.
Keep it up, guys. We're pushing B hard.
We're getting a lot of picks. Call out those AoEs, Ari.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Again
Coming
on
up with
B.
the AoE. Go.
Hey,
How you?
at count of 3, let's AoE middle of point here. Get these 4 guys out of here. In
Five
3,
We just killed one. Go.
2, 1. Start stunning. Get them off. We're taking them out. Come on.
We're getting a ton of fucking picks, boys.
Yep, let's
All
go,
I
let's
need
go,
to
let's
back up
go.
the beer.
Huge damage.
Hey,
Everybody,
don't push
get
too
on
far
that
off the
point.
Get back on the point.
Get on that
Back on the
point.
point. Just stay on the edges. Push them off.
We're getting a ton of picks at B, boys. Ton of picks
In
at
the
B.
back, 30
We
on the
are
back.
capturing this point. Guys,
Come
we
on,
are
guys. Good
capturing
job.
this
Spread
point.
out.
Stay on that
You got
point.
clear outs.
Push
Use
them
your
off.
clear outs. Get
Push
off
them
this point.
off.
Call out those picks. Call out those picks. Call out those AoEs. I want to hear
Keep
it.
up, boys. If you're a tank, shield bash them off.
Dirty
the
focus
point.
the back,
Drop your
dirty focus
AoE
the back.
stun.
Huge
Look at these
damage. Look at
picks.
all
Look at
those
these
picks.
picks.
Look
Call
at
them
those
out. Call
picks.
them out. Call them
3,
out, Dari.
2, 1. Stun now. Stun now. Everybody, get on that
I
point.
need
This
melee
speed,
clearing this shit out.
we are capturing this
Come on,
point
boys.
right
We're
now.
Still pushing. We're still pushing. Keep it up. Get on here.
Good
Clear
job,
the
guys.
Darius.
Good
Kill
job.
everybody
Fuck
here. Kill
yeah.
everybody here. Kill everybody here.
Kill them all. Kill them all. All AoE.
If you die, I want
Flatten
you
them.
rotating to C. If you die, I want you rotating to C. If you're still up at B, I want you holding that rotate.
They are panicking right now. They cannot believe that they just lost B first. They will not forget that one. Kill them
Remember,
all.
we are
Kill
spawning
them
in
all.
war camp. We are spawning from rally. I want some pressure still held at B. I need my mage squad. I need you up at the wall at
See
C.
these guys running to the
Mage
forest?
squad
Stop them.
up at the wall at C. We're
Stop them
clearing
from
cannons
running
on
into the
C.
forest.
Most of the cannons are down at C right now.
Mage squad up on the wall at C.
Remember, you can buy on the flag now.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Good call. You're buying haste, and we're getting up at that wall. Mage squad, haste and getting up at that wall. We're killing the cannons on C. How you looking, Faith?
We're killing them pretty good here.
Beautiful.
Do you want us to get on point here?
If you
We need
have the
support for the
opportunity,
mages.
brother,
but
if
we
you have
have
the
us, we can't
opportunity.
shoot.
I know we're trying it. Me and Dirty
Yeah,
are
I'd
over here
like to
trying to
clear
stun
out
for
a
you,
little bit
gems.
here.
Yeah, anybody that's got some melee, help us out on this wall up here, boys.
Yeah, come
Healers.
up
We
on the
need
wall.
healers over here, Mills. We need healers if we're gonna protect your backline.
You heard it, healers. You know who you are.
I need healers
Nacho,
moving up to this
Sloth. We
wall.
need some healers up at this wall.
Alright, I'm down. I
15
can't call.
seconds on
I'm
respawn.
down.
Kill these guys on C right now. See all these guys at C?
How are you
We can
looking,
kill
Ari?
them
That
right
cannon's
now.
almost down.
I'm all right. We're doing fine.
Okay, we're getting a lot of cannons down.
We're doing
Focus these
fine.
fucking cannons. See,
Our melee
my
is doing
mages.
amazing. Stay in those circles too. Stay in those healing circles.
Come on, boys. But this is our war. This is our fucking war. Stop these people from rotating to C. The people that are coming off this wall, they're trying to rotate
We have a
to C,
big
stop
respawn
'em.
here. Use this opportunity for AoE in 3, 2, 1.
People off the cannons.
stun
If
them.
you're a mage, don't try. If you can't kill it, that's fine. Just get them off the cannons. Make them stop sitting on them. We're alleviating pressure here. Alleviating
We're
pressure
starting to
here.
get pressure on the point. We're starting to have our people crash in on the point.
I'm down on C.
How you looking?
You gotta
Faith?
get them off the mages. You gotta get them off these mages.
We're looking
Faith?
at
Nice,
right
thank
now.
you,
It's
Dirty.
kind of a big fight.
There we go.
Okay, that's fine. We're getting a lot of picks. Let's get these cannons. Let's get these cannons. Come on, boys.
Focus left cannon. Focus left cannon. Go on one only, so we can burn it.
We got this. We got this.
Make sure we have a
Middle
healer at
cannon.
this
We're
wall. Make sure
burning
we have a
fucking
healer at C
cannons.
wall.
We are burning
Hey,
fucking
Mike, you ready?
cannons.
Drop
Focus
your
middle
hammer
cannon.
stun.
Focus
Three,
middle
Cannons
cannon.
are being
two,
burned.
One.
Look.
Drop your
Focus
hammer
right
stun.
cannon.
Repeater,
Focus
repeater on the
right
right.
cannon.
Repeater on the right. Repeater on the right.
They got us.
20-second rest timer.
They're not coming to touch us. Hold it. Hold it.
Yeah, we got 3 tanks down at
All right,
C.
we gotta move.
Okay, we
Dirty.
have almost all the cannons down at C. We have almost all the cannons down at C.
Hold them. Don't let them push through the
Yep,
forest.
Dirty,
We're
6
holding
seconds
them
on
at the
respawn.
forest right now. We need our respawns.
Get
We
these
gotta
picks, boys. Get
5
these
seconds on
picks.
respawn.
We need healers moving up and around to get us.
We're getting picks. We're getting a ton of fucking picks.
Yeah.
Everyone's respawning now.
Yeah, we're coming
We are
back.
killing a lot of them in the forest. This will dwindle their forces, killing them a lot in the forest right now.
They've got a 30-second respawn timer right now.
We need to start making progress to the point if we
Yep.
can.
Move onto the point and get ready for a big CC on the point.
I need those CCs called out, Ari.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, hammers now. All at once.
Mages
All
and
at
big
once.
AoEs. I want
Flatten.
fucking
Huge damage.
I want
Look at
ice
that
storms.
damage,
There we go, we're
everybody.
taking 'em out. Come
Look
on,
at
we
that
got a lot of
damage.
picks.
Respawn
We're
in
starting
Get
to
it,
get
Remember,
boys. Call that
Remember,
shit
respawn
down.
at B. Respawn at B if you die. Remember, we got a
Call
haste
that
over
shit
there.
out.
Make
Call
sure
that
you
shit
do
out,
not
boys.
die.
Tanks, remember, tanks, try to make a ring around this. Try to make a ring around the point. We'll try to
Yep.
push them
Push
off.
past the node. Push past the node. Make a ring.
Make a ring around this point because we can use our shield.
Stun on the
bash
left.
to
On the
keep
left.
them
Look at
off.
all these. The AoE on the
Clear
left.
out.
We're coming in from the
Call
back.
'em
Coming in
out.
from the back.
Call 'em out.
Come on, boys.
Call 'em out. We got this. This is our fucking war. Call this
Right.
out.
Make sure you do. Oh, I'm down.
I'm seeing a big group that's off to the left side of the point.
We're already on it. We're
melee.
already on it.
Yep.
We got people on it. Me and Dirty are over here.
Tanks, get
Respawn in
ready to
3.
Stun. Help them out. Lay out some stuns here. Get these guys off this point.
I need to be seeing AoEs. I need to be seeing AoEs. All right, call them out.
I'm coming back. I'm
We're
respawning.
getting a lot of fucking picks. We're getting a lot of picks.
All
We're
right,
crushing the
tanks.
back line. You guys got to get that point.
Yeah,
Let's
we're-
go.
we're- We got a lot of them off the
Big
point here.
AoE. Look at the biggest group right here. AoE in 5, 4, 3,
Get in there,
2.
tanks.
Hammers now. All
Get in there,
hammers.
tanks.
Clear them out. Flatten them.
We're coming
A
in from
lot
the
of
back.
picks,
Dirty,
a
get in the
lot
back.
of
Dirty, get in the back. Dirty, get in the
Look at
back.
all those. Their main tanks are
Dirty, right
dying.
here. Get in the back. Get in the
Their
back.
main tanks
There
are
it is.
dying,
This
guys.
is it. This is it, boys.
Spread
this
out.
is it.
Spread out.
This
Be
is it,
smart.
boys.
Spread out.
I
Hold
need,
the
I
edge
need
of
a
the
siege.
field.
I need the mages clearing people with staffs.
30-second res
Mages
timer.
Get a weapon
clearing
up.
people with staffs.
Siege, if you have repeaters, let's go
We
to
are
A.
getting
Get on
so
that
many
point.
fucking
Get on
picks.
that point. Push them off this
Siege,
point.
go to A. Siege, go to
I
A.
want
Keep
Siege
going.
on
Middle,
A. It's
stun in the
completely clear
middle.
here. Siege on A.
20-second res timer.
Yeah, Minnow, take that siege on the A. Let's get that fucking point too.
picks.
The
15
points
seconds
are
in res.
retarded, boys.
They're starting to wipe us here.
The points are retarded here, boys.
10
Remember,
seconds
they
in
have-
res.
Shockwave
They're
on
gonna
point.
be respawn. They have 30-second respawn timers. We gotta hold it now.
Look at this big group in the back. Stun them all. 3, 2, 1, now.
We're all resting in now.
Ari.
A lot of us are dead.
We have
We've
a
got a
lot
lot
of
on
numbers.
point.
Wipe
We've
them
started a
now.
lot on
Wipe
point.
them now.
We have a lot
We're
of numbers
wiping
here to
them.
see.
I'm down. I'm respawning.
Faith, are you up, brother?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm coming in
Okay.
there now.
We're still getting a ton of picks here, dude. Minnow, you getting people at
Crashed on
We
point.
got
Get
healers
ready
on
to
this
use your
left
hammer
side. On this
stun.
left
I
side.
want
We're gonna
Siege
need
on
T-Bows
A.
and hammer stuns on this left side of this point. We got a lot stacked up on the left side of this point.
Push that left side. Push that left side. 3,
We just
2,
cleared.
1.
Drop your hammer
Now.
Everything you got.
Cannons
Here.
are all down on A.
AoE.
They
AoE.
start
Ice
buying
storm.
Fireblast.
Grabs.
We need people on point today. We need people on point today. Minnow.
No. A's good. A's good. A's fine. Siege is down at A. We're fine.
Come on,
I'm
boys,
down.
let's pick
I'm
for the
down.
lead.
Siege, I want you
Soft
buying
call.
fire launchers and helping out the ball on point.
There's a huge cluster on the front. Try to make your way to the front of the point.
I got a big
Slowly,
group here on
slowly.
point.
Take your
I got
time.
a
Take your
big group
time.
here on point. Let's
Call
get
out
ready
those,
to drop
call out
hammer
those
stuns.
AoEs. Call out those AoEs.
Get ready to drop hammer stuns on these guys on this point.
Fierce, you still up?
2.
Yeah, I'm over here clearing out our back line because they have
off.
mages in our backside. We're clearing left side still.
How we looking on C? I'm dead.
It's
We're losing.
All right, let's stop the rotate going from C to A. Let's start getting bodies on A. I want to stop that rotate from C to A. From C to A. We got A halfway cap. Stop this rotate, boys.
going
Stop
down.
this rotate. Stop this rotate. Do not
Only
let the
3
rotate
fire
come for
trap
free.
outs. If you got money, buy fire traps, put them on the back of a point so they
Do
spawn in
not
it.
let this rotate come in for free. A lot of picks here at A. Come on, a lot of picks here at A. Where you at, Ari?
Respawning 2.
Yeah,
You guys still have at least 13 people over there on C.
Look at the progress we were making already.
A lot
Look
of them
at that
aren't moving.
progress.
A lot of them aren't coming. You guys got to get it now.
We gotta get it now. Come on, boys. We gotta get it now.
You could do it. You can do it. We
If
are
you
winning
die
this
beforehand,
war.
spawn at B and run intercept. Spawn
Stop
at B
that
and run
rotate.
intercept.
Stop that rotate.
He's
Melee.
nearby
Stop that
fire
rotate. We're
launcher.
getting a
Dirty,
lot of
I'm right here
picks.
with you.
Look at in front of the fort. Look at in front of the fort. They are all running in.
Come on, guys. We can take this point. We
Melee
can take this
fight on
point.
Come on.
Call them out. Call them out.
Your melee fight on point.
We got him off the point, guys. We got
I'm right
him off
behind you,
the
area.
point.
Keep going.
Clean that fucking back line. Clean that back line.
Make a ring around
We're
this
coming in
point.
from the back. We're coming in from the back now.
Hammer
Clean
stuns,
that back
guys.
line. We
5
got this.
seconds
This is
until
our
We are
point.
so
This is
close.
our
Hold.
point. This is our
Defiant
point.
stance. Hold that
Call it.
defiant
Hammer
stance.
stuns. Get these
The
guys
shields
off.
out.
Coming in from the back.
Come on,
Call
we're
it.
getting this
Call it.
point.
We're capping
There.
this. We're capping
Everyone
this.
get on point.
Done.
Good job,
capping
guys.
this.
Good
Beautiful.
job.
Kill them here. I want bodies that are already rotating to C. I want these motherfuckers dead at A.
We're
I
at
want 'em
13
dead.
minutes. That means that they have 40-second respawn timers.
We
Every
need
time
that-
they
we
die
need
now, it's
rotate.
40 seconds.
I need hasters going to C, and I need other people stopping the rotate coming from the B.
I'm going to see.
Copy?
Kill Behemoth. Behemoth. He's dead. Look at that guy. He is dead.
You got extra coins,
Dude,
throw them to
John
fire
Newell,
traps,
John
surround C with
Newell.
fire traps.
Minnow, I need you to get fire cannons here on point,
Kill
please.
this guy. John
Siege, we're
Newell.
gonna
Good
fire
grab.
launchers
Huge
at the
grab.
point on C.
Call
There's
out
a good
those
party up
AoEs.
there,
Call out
I'll
those AoEs, Ari.
We're starting to get on
All right.
point here, see?
Shockwave.
Call them out.
All right,
Come on.
melee DPS, crash in on this point. Start using your hammer.
All right, he's
stuns.
dead.
When you get
Keep
on
going
here.
to C. Push to C. Push to C.
I'm down, guys.
Grab a haste if you can. Grab a haste.
All
We
we're
have
doing is
12
running
minutes
intercept
left.
over
We have
here.
so much time. We have 12 minutes left. Stop the rotate going to C. If you are dying, I want you respawning at rally point, pushing up against their wall, and cutting in on them.
Let's haste together, guys.
Their
Haste.
mages are
Everyone that's
heavy
on
on
B.
west side of point. We need damage on west side of point.
All right, let's go.
Guys, what
I'm down. Call us off.
They're overextended at Charlie. Yeah, they're way
Once you
back.
guys get to A, try working on the left side of the point. There's a ton of casters over there.
Hold your cooldowns. We need a big stun soon and left side
Call
of
it,
point.
Ari.
Look at this left
Call it,
side.
Ari.
5, 4, 3.
We're
Left
taking
side.
this
Left
point.
side now. Kill
We're
them
taking
all
this
on this
point.
left side.
I need
Handlebar
my
Hank.
mages
Handlebar
cleaning.
Hank.
I need my mages cleaning this up. There's no more cannons left here. They have no more cannons left here. Get these picks. Look at those picks, dude. Look at those fucking picks. Look at
Get
those
ready.
picks.
All AoE
Remember,
soon
40
in 10
seconds.
seconds. 10 seconds on this center point. 5, 4, 3. Hammer down now. Hammers down. Look at
these
that
picks.
damage. We are wiping them. Look
Every
at that
person
damage,
that dies
guys.
is 40 seconds. Every person that dies is 40
Come on,
seconds.
boys. Call them out.
We're getting a lot of
Faith
picks
this
for
call.
LC.
Faith this woman. Come on. Ari, call it.
Push them off. Push them off the point. Use clear out.
We're coming in
Kill
from the
them on
back. We're coming in
point.
from the back.
Melee, I need you clean. Everybody with staffs. I need you clean. Everybody with staffs. We need to start making
Right
progress
here.
on point.
On me, Tuna.
Make sure you're staying in those healing circles. Our healers are doing an amazing job.
If you're
Utilize that.
dying, respawn from B and crash in.
Hey, we need a big stun here because we're going down.
Call it.
Hammer users here in
Call it.
3, 2, 1. Lay it out.
Healer
here.
on me. Healer on me.
Come on.
Huge damage. Look at that
Big damage!
Huge damage. Huge damage. This is it.
Crash
guys.
it in!
Get on
40
that
seconds,
point.
come on.
Get on that point.
Get in there, boys. Get in there, boys.
On respawn.
Get in there, boys. I'm down. Sloth, call that shit.
Looks like they're rotating to the right side. If you are a caster, caster in range, work on the right side of the point. There's a ton of people picking
Yeah,
our
we
healers.
need. Yeah.
Casters in range getting on the right side, herd.
Tanks coming in. We're gonna
Left
focus
side
that
over
right
here.
side.
Over here
Right
on me and
side, we're
Girth.
gonna
Me and
clear them
Girth.
out.
Casters in range, work on that right
Back
side. We're
right.
getting
Back right.
picks.
Look at back right.
Don't get too scattered out here, boys. We have so much time left. We're still getting a ton of fucking picks.
There's a lot in our back right here.
No,
back
we should
left.
focus
Back
kills
right.
on that point. I think we need to
We
kill.
need
some of
healers
these guys.
down. We need healers down, melee. Healers down.
I'm
We have
down to
9 minutes left. This war is still winnable. We are so winnable. 9 minutes left, boys. Come on. It's half the fucking time we need. Half the time we need. Let's get this point. Who's up for tanks at C?
I'm down.
We need to flank their mages. We need to
We're
flank their mages.
literally sitting in the back.
Yeah, we need a little
Can't
bit
keep
of.
going
There's
for the
no
point. We need
AoE
to
on
get their
point.
mages.
Yeah, group 5 and 9. You guys should
Left
be
side,
on.
left side.
Everybody with the staff right now.
Tanks with hammers. We're gonna come in from the back. We're timing our CC for their back right here.
Hey, what if we die and we regroup at B and try to make another big push? instead
That's
of going
fine.
in
That's
one on
fine,
one?
Faith. That's fine, Faith. Good call.
Where are our
If you
hammers?
die, respawn at B, and we're gonna try to group back up together and make a big push in. Because right now we're getting picked off going through there.
We're clearing them on point, but we're trying to get to the back. Everybody that's in the back line,
Big
we end up
CC in the
killing.
point.
and by
Big
the time
damage
we
in the
rotate
middle.
around-
Big damage right now.
CC on the point.
All the way at the back. All the way at the back. Dirty. Back here with me. We're going behind the point. This is where their mages are. I've got 2 of them on me already.
They're on.
Minnow, you have money for fire cannons, Minnow?
Yep. Siege.
Okay.
Fire
Thank you.
cannons on point.
I want everybody in siege planting fire cannons down and putting them on that point. Everybody in siege.
We got a pretty decent group here to push up. Bill.
We're clearing
Call
their
it,
back.
Call it, Faith. Call it, Faith.
Push up
Ari,
here,
call it.
Push up into C. We got a good amount of people here.
Get your stun
Make
down.
sure you push around
the clear around the point before you.
20
5
red
seconds
timer.
in the center. 4, 3. I'm down. I'm dead.
2-1.
Yeah, they're
Faith,
all
if he's
on the
up.
point right now. If we
Respawn in
can-
10
If you
seconds.
guys can push in from the
10
back of their
seconds.
flag, you can get.
We're
in.
doing it now. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. Mages and everyone else, push up from the back.
You push up through their
3
fort.
second on res.
Push in from the back. Mages and DPS. We're pushing in from the back. We're getting picks.
They're all responding now.
Yeah, everyone's responding now.
Picks on the point.
Push right to
guys.
point. Pick right up to the point.
Come
Clear
on.
everybody all the way to the point.
I need big hammer CC on this point, but I don't have enough people on here right now.
Yeah, we don't
When
have
we
any
come back, we need to
melee.
drop big hammer
We need to
CC
kill
on
their
this point.
healers.
Yeah, you need to clear around the point first.
If you're
The
not
tanks are
a
unkillable without the killers.
Yes, yes, they are. Ari or Grim, you know your job.
Yep, group 5 and 9. You guys
Um,
should be on the back lines. Don't worry about the point. If they have a staff in their hands, those are your targets.
Yeah, tanks on point. All melee should be killing everybody around the point.
If you're dying, let's do a quick respawn in the war camp and let's do a big push here. They're stretched out. If you're dying, let's do a big respawn in the war camp. Big respawn in the war camp.
They're just chasing us. We're gonna get staggered here.
War camp.
Yeah, I'm trying to save the people who are getting chased.
Yeah, it's a 40-second res timer for us right now.
We only have 7 minutes. We can't really rally.
but
So
if
you
we
melee
square
DPS
one by
guys, you're
one,
looking
they're
in the
gonna
wrong
take
place
them
for the healers. The healers are stepping on the back of the point and healing their tanks right there and then.
We're
They're
gonna do a
very
quick. We're gonna
close
do a
in.
quick respawn. I see a lot of people here with me. That's enough people.
Yeah, we're backing up.
25
Set it up.
seconds
We're
for
killing
him.
them in the back. They're rotating behind the point where you guys are. Like we're killing
20
all the ones
seconds
that
on
are up
respawn.
front, and by the time we get back around there, you guys are still being chased. Is
Guys,
the
don't.
issue.
I want,
15 on
I want you
respawn.
hasting. I want you hasting and getting to the front of that point. Are you up?
What do you need?
10 seconds.
10 seconds on respawn.
I need people pressuring the front of this point. We're gonna hold them off a little bit until Ari gets here with his
5
boys. We're gonna
seconds.
crash the point.
Need to flank them first.
Don't push in too early.
We're all
Yes,
resident
Do not
squad.
push in
Hit
too
both
early.
Hit both sides.
Everybody is responding now.
Okay, we're up.
I'm getting a lot of picks here. We're getting a lot of picks here. How long you got, Ari?
I'm coming in now.
stretched
I'm
out.
coming in.
5 and 9, you got to be on the staffs. If they have a staff, that's your target. Don't worry about point.
Look at this group overextending on our siege. We're gonna CC them.
I'm on them now.
5,
Yeah, we're trying
4,
to keep you guys up.
3, 2, 1. Now, all hammers
They're
down.
so
All hammers
stretched out.
down.
They're
Kill
so
them all.
stretched
Kill
out.
them
Punish
all.
these
Kill
guys.
them
We're getting
all.
a lot of picks. We're getting a lot of
Kill
picks.
these guys. They got long respawn timers.
40 seconds from here on out.
Good job.
Come on,
Good
boys, we
job.
got
Look
5
at all
minutes
this
left.
damage. It's huge damage.
We got 5 minutes left. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Come on.
Come on, boys. Keep killing them. Keep killing
Better
them.
start pushing now. We got to start moving towards the point now.
Yeah, let's start moving to the point.
Yep. Start pushing point.
We're taking them out along the way. I mean, we're getting a lot of picks.
Start working your way up to point. I need somebody flanking from the backside. I see you up there. Flanking from the backside. Bounty. Getting a lot of picks on point. We need healers still at point.
Come on, boys. Keep pushing.
Don't give up now. Don't give up now, guys. We got plenty of time. Do not give up now.
We have.
Ari, how we looking?
So there's a big group behind the point where we're at right now. CC them. All these guys in the back right now.
There's only 2 people on point.
Spawn in from the rally point B and push up towards their gates and close in if they're that
Now's a
extended
good
out.
time. Now's a good time to get them. Get progress on point.
They're wiping them. They're wiping up at C.
They're wiping on point. They're wiping on point.
Melee.
Make sure we get a line past the point to get their push in.
I'm coming back now.
Don't just stand in the middle of the point.
Coming in now. If we're making progress, let's get this last point, boys. Come on, let's get this last fucking point.
Some progress.
Let's make this last point. Let's get this last point. Come on.
So there's a lot grouped up on the left. We need to kill those on the left. Everyone get that RCC on the left side of the point. Left side of the point. Lots of damage. Lots of AoE. Good picks. Huge picks. Keep it going. Keep fighting.
Big picks.
Keep fighting. This is it. This is it.
If we
This
can
is
get
it.
this
This is
point,
it.
guys, we still got a chance to win this.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We have to push this right here. We're getting a lot of picks. This is
Yeah, we're
where
still
we
killing them.
need to push.
Clear out their mages. They have
More-
a ton of
more
staffs on
CC
their
in the
side of
center,
point.
more
So many
CC.
people with staff standing around the point.
Yeah, let's get in their staffs.
Come on, let's get in there, boys. Call it. Call it. Call it to CCs.
All right, big hammer stunts here on the left side.
Oh,
We're getting
big
so many
damage on the
picks.
left.
We just killed
There you
7
go, boys.
people on this right side.
Get in there. Get in there. This is it. We're getting tons of picks.
There we go, boys. There we go. Keep going.
Call out those AoEs.
Yeah,
Call out
big
those
hammer stunts
AoEs.
here on the point. On the point. And 3,
On the point in the center.
2,
Everybody get on the point.
1. Drop it. Drop it.
Drop it
Everybody
now.
stop.
Drop it.
We just put a cannon.
Come on, boys. We're taking them out.
Shockwave on
Doing a
point.
Great job,
We're
boys.
taking them out. Big damage. Big damage. Come on.
Clean those people that are respawning around point, Melee.
We can't let them get back on point. We got to clear them out.
The
Shield
picks
pad,
here,
clear
we're
out.
getting ridiculous amount of picks here. We're getting a ridiculous amount of picks here. Call out those AoEs.
Nova, heal me. I'm right behind you, Nova.
Keep pressuring
I
that
need
back
those.
line so they can stop the range damage.
Thank you.
Put
So
that push
AoE in the
us on
center again.
point.
3,
We gotta get
2,
back on here.
1. Now. Look at that damage. Huge. Huge. I'm down.
Yeah, they got us off point there.
9's dead.
If you're dying, respawn at B. Let's push the back. Let's push the gates. Let's get this last point. Come on, boys. Last point. Let's just get the last fucking point. Call it the CCs if you have hammers. Let's get this last point. We got time to cap this last point.
They're overextending into the forest on the right side. Focus those guys. Focus them. Push on them. Focus these guys on the right side of the point. I'm down again.
Okay, tons of picks, tons of picks, tons of picks.
They got me down.
We got a minute and a half left to cap this last point. I want this last point capped. Call him out, Ari.
Yeah, the big issue calling them out right now is we're so spread out.
Yeah, understood.
I feel like every single one of them have a healing staff.
I'm down.
Not even kidding.
Let's get these last picks. We got 30 seconds left.
Good try,
GG,
guys.
boys.
Good tries. Good try.
Good try.
GG's.
Fuck.
GG.
That was a tough
They put up one hell of a fight on that
That
final
was
point.
very tough. Very tough.
Well, that was definitely probably one of the best guilds on the server. I mean, it was all House of War, so.
Thank you for everyone signing up. I appreciate you coming out. Did not go according to plan. That's okay. We'll get them next time. We knew this was not going to be fucking easy.
That was a good try, guys. Honestly. Had him scrambling for a bit. You guys did good. Really good.
Anybody that wants to stick around, talk about comments and concerns, please feel free to do so. We are all adults here, especially the shot callers. We can take criticism.
Hello, Ben and Jerry's here.
Yep.
I just want to say that well, first I have a question. When we capped B, like just for learning purposes, how come the call was to go C instead of A? We had A siege down. Is it like
Because there was already progress being made on C.
Okay.
There was already people there and that were already making some influence on C.
No problem. And then my only comment would be I don't remember the groups that were responsible like the melee groups that were responsible for like getting the back line, but
that'd be 5 and 9.
So 5 and 9, I feel like as a mage in group 3, I don't, you know, I'm not blaming them specifically, but I just saw a lot of opportunity for like mages and life staffs just freely standing still. Like I'd be on one target and I just see people standing still. So that must mean that like we're spending too much time hitting other melees when we need to really be focusing staffs. And that's just my perspective.
Yeah, I can attest to that with what Muzi said. It was the same way. I kept getting chain rooted by hatchets in the back. I would try to peel. I would try to peel off, but I kept getting peeled.
And
it was rough.
Group 9 was on me for the most part, and we never attacked melee. We were on
Group 9 specifically was in their ass in the
The
back
big
line.
issue is you guys have to remember that the respawn times for them before it starts is almost instantaneous. So one run is that most of our backline squad did get the kills. There were times when me and Dirty Target alone were literally standing back defending mages because they had nobody back there because we had already wiped it. When they spawn, there's no guarantee that they spawn in front of their point towards their fort. because where our healers were standing on the back side of the point from our war camp up, they had 5 or 6 fire mages standing behind the healers that we had on that point, and they weren't even attacking the healer. They like, I thought that they were part of our group when I ran back there, and then noticed they were all red, and I'm like, no one's even touching these people. They've completely rotated to the back side, so the backup flank group that we had that ran through their back, we killed them. The issue is that the ones that respawned in rotated to where we were not at, which is in the front side. So by the time the call comes around, we had to go all the way back there.
You think a solution for that might be 2 different squads, say 1.5 times the size of the one we're currently running?
Well, the issue is we had 3.
75% times the size of what we're currently running each.
Well, we had 3, so that would have been 15 people, but all 15 were on the other side. And by the time the call came out that there were that many behind us,
so just not
we
all.
were all
but I
having...
mean, just like, okay, maybe not more than just more spread out, so you guys aren't all on the same side of the point.
The spread would be the better option.
I think what I was seeing that was really important with why the staffs were staying up is that they weren't separating themselves from their tank hardly at all.
Yeah,
they were just enough steps that they wouldn't get caught in our circle CCs when we were targeting guys on point, but not far enough off that I think you guys and Melee would even see them because they had so many people standing between them and you where you were running around.
There
So
were
the
a lot of
Steelers were staying pretty untouched, kind of in the middle ground.
healers on point as well.
Yeah.
And as a mage, I died 14 times. That's the most deaths in any war that I ever had over more than a month.
They were on the casters really hard. I died a lot as well.
Spread out. Casters were
I
getting
would
really
agree.
far into our defense.
I would agree on that. It was back line, front line. It didn't matter. I just felt like I was getting targeted constantly.
Yeah.
Another
Remember,
thing
they're
I
doing what
noticed,
we're doing.
as a mage, A13, I noticed that we weren't focusing siege one at a time.
Correct.
And I didn't mean to overcall you on that. I just wanted to like kind
No,
of.
no, absolutely. Because there was times whenever I didn't even see mages with me.
I was up there and I felt there was one time I think it was me and Ferris only up there just trying to work on siege.
Oh, no, I can't hit it. I'm standing by you. But
I'm just hoping that he's protecting me as I'm just trying to hit this thing. But yeah, I didn't feel like there was that many people focusing on siege, especially on B early. It's one of those things I think you just need someone up there to kind of say, hey, take out this one, and then we work from there, left to right or right to left.
Our biggest issue would be at first. We had a lot of people in our back line, so our flank.
Yeah, they rushed it
in our
fast.
back line the whole time.
Oh, I got killed in the first 30 seconds. I had 4 of them just gang rape me.
And I was trying to look back behind the point because I was on the point of his tank, and I'd see 4 or 5 of the red names back there just taking out our siege and our back line. So it's kind of rough at first. We're just more or less trying to add pressure at B at first. A cap would just been a bonus.
Yeah, I was scrambling pretty good.
Yeah, something in the future for that is maybe have Siege just wait a little bit, like still run out to the B point with us, but just have them wait about 30 seconds before they start dropping any of their Siege equipment. Because as soon as they dropped it, it was instantly destroyed.
Yeah, I dropped an AoE on it before I even got halfway through. It was down.
Yeah.
I think we need to reiterate.
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna throw this out here as something we'll need to think about for future wars, but they can respawn on that last point as long as it's not contested, and it's almost impossible to contest that point as long as they can throw 2 to 3 ice storms on it. I mean, even as a tank, that melts me in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, there was a lot of damage on point.
So we're gonna have to think up some strategy for how to put that last point into contention. If we don't have like our war where it was already contested beforehand.
Dirty, what were you gonna say? You've tried to talk 3 times.
I think we need to reiterate that in the beginning, kills don't matter. Like, we cannot capture the points when they have 0 respawn timers. So we need to, everybody, or most people need to focus on siege.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think we could have focused siege more early.
A big issue.
I mean, we cleaned. I mean, to be fair though,
We cleaned the
yeah,
siege.
Yeah,
and even then,
to be fair, you know,
they were
did slack a
using
little bit.
ballistas.
Yeah, we slacked a little bit on siege in the beginning, but once we got it together, I mean, we cleaned that. There was no cannons up. You know, at the end of that war.
Even with the cannons being cleared. Yeah, even with the cannons being cleared, they had fucking ballistas on that fort. This is the fourth war. They
I mean,
ran
there was a
ballistics
few. There
on
was a few up there, but there was still a lot of repeaters and cannons up there. And
Yeah, as a tank, I can tell you being on point wasn't that bad when it came to cannons. I mean, it seemed like Siege was pretty well taken care of from what I could feel.
We did.
Yeah.
We got it done really well after the initial push, but the initial push, that was just the point that I think we struggled on.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like
one
we
thing I
could've did
kind
a
of
little
noticed.
better on hills too around the point, just more spread out where it's evenly. I found myself as a tank being in certain spots in the point where there wouldn't be our heals on it, so I'd have to run like backwards closer to our healers to get in those sacred grounds.
Did anybody from Genesis grab screen grab so I can look at the heals?
I have a heal screen grab if you want it already.
Please.
And I have a comment on heals too, but I don't really think I should make it when there's 50 people in the Discord still.
We should go up to Monarch Bluffs while we're all in this call and kill the shit out of the yellows that are pushing stuff there quick.
Already there.
I will Mills. I will. I want to talk to you about the last one, but I have a healer screen grab and I have a couple comments that I can make
Yeah,
on that.
did
too.
Nacho? Did you put that in our Discord so I can take a look at it?
I grabbed everything. I didn't post anything yet though.
Yeah, if you can, when you get a second, brother, if you can drop it.
I'll get it.
I want to take a look there. Overall,
Thanks for having me.
Mano,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Almost had it, Ben.
absolutely, dude. I mean, we knew that this was not going to be a fucking easy war by any means. Like, we knew that they were going to bring House of R. We knew that, the amount of money they're making in First Light, they weren't going to give it up easy. But compared to the first attack that we did in First Light, this was a lot smoother, and we capped those points a lot quicker. We just need to come up with a solution for that last point. That last point fucked us again.
Yeah. Actually, about that, for the last point, whenever we're doing our like hammer CC on the count of 5 or whatever, I'm just kind of thinking, can we do it on like respawn timers? Like when there's 10 seconds left on respawn timers, wouldn't that be a good time to kill everybody so that they can't respawn on the next wave?
I agree with that.
Ideally, yes, but
we need someone to call
being
it
able-
out.
it's being able to match
it's just
it.
that's difficult to
Yeah, you have
with
to be able to
some-
match when people are dying.
Yeah.
The issue is that we cleared them a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
we
no,
did.
I couldn't
someone
see.
just calls out 20 seconds on death timers, so in 10 seconds we throw our
Yeah.
CC. Everyone starts dying, and they won't catch that next respawn wave.
The thing about it is we had them. There were times where, and I couldn't tell apparently, but we would clear out 90% of that force.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been on a 40-second timer. Apparently, they were clearing us out on the same speed. Because there's no way that we killed that many people. We killed that many fucking people.
we
had
did,
the
but-
point completely clear almost.
There was a
That
few
should have been a
times that
40-second timer.
but there was a few times that, and again, I know that the timers are staggered, but there was a few times where I would go down and I would just be popped right back in.
It's a global timer, so
everybody spawns at the same time.
Yeah.
So I just felt like overall, like I don't know if the timers have changed or if they're a bit wonky there, but I agree with you. Like I saw tons of picks.
After when you hit the 15-minute mark, the respawn for everyone should be 40 seconds.
Well, there's like it says 40-second like for everybody. So if you die 20 seconds into the 40 seconds, then your respawn timer is only 20 seconds.
So it's an FYI.
Yeah.
There's like 20 people running missions out here.
I know, me, Dirty, and everybody are down here.
Yeah, I got a group that's full.
We're getting a group
Darkavian
also.
has a group that's full.
No, my group was filling, but I think you had all my people. I have 2 spots.
I'm not sure if it was already said, but I do think that we tried to commit to C point a bit too early. We need to kill before we're trying to grab the point.
Are you talking about when that was the last point, or when we used that as a distraction?
No, like when it was the last point, I feel like our focus was too heavy on actually trying to get on point.
We called for people to hold off the rotation coming from B.
Yeah.
And I think we did a good job on holding it off. It's just that last point is always going to be a bitch, and overall, I think we were lacking a little bit in the melee field, which is understandable. Like Scuffle said, they were hidden behind tanks. I mean, there's not much that you could do.
Well, I think what I was saying is that the tank guys on the point have to be crashing on those healers when we see that next time, instead of crashing on their tanks. We should just disengage from their tanks that we're fighting with the whole time as soon as we got our CCs ready, and slam on those healers and end them before they can heal themselves. And then we go back to killing the other guys.
And I'm not sure if it was intended, like if it was a call, but I definitely noticed that a lot of our brawls were on the south side of point, and I feel like
right now.
it wasn't working. But everyone that kept dying and respawning, they just kept running back to south side of point. Like the bulk of our guys were dying.
So there was a call at one point for a clump that was basically just sitting there fucking us up. I'm not sure if that's what you were referring to, but there was a few clumps that definitely needed to be taken care of that were just like hanging out on the point, just doing their thing. So if you saw a lot of people fighting there, that's probably why.
Stuns. We had so many hammer stuns that I think we almost had to break up the CC to stack it. You could have done 2 or 3 rotations. You know what I mean? Rather than just one.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
really
there
like
was-
the
there was a
idea of
lot.
having 2 teams
Let
in
him go,
those
Magic.
rotations, where one will use their hammer stumps together and the other will use great axes or just auto attacks from their swords, and then we can do it twice every 20 seconds.
Yeah, because we had so
we
many.
can coordinate that for sure. I'm definitely open to that because you'd add more. You'd add another what? Thundering Shockwave 3 seconds or 2 seconds, so you'd add in another, a little bit of CC in there if you split it up in 2 groups.
It's a 1.5 stagger if you hit somebody, which means if you time it right, you can hold someone in a complete stagger lock.
Right, and a lot of people also take clear out too. So
Hey, just so you know, too, any more PvP quests we grab won't count.
Why?
Because of the invasion.
No,
it will
they changed
count.
it. Yeah, they changed
did
it.
change it?
Yeah,
it's
it
been
counts.
changed.
So they can push into conflict and then declare once the invasion is over.
Right, because there's a big banner on the faction guide.
Yeah, we're literally chasing them now.
Gotta be a distraction, all these guys out this gate. They're probably trying to come in a different gate.
Anyways, I'm gonna take off. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate
Hey,
that.
no problem. Thanks for signing up, man.
One thing that I saw a couple of our mages using meteor shower. That's not acceptable,
No,
to be
that's
honest.
that is not acceptable. He was fucking using that.
I saw someone like a Baka something name. Not sure.
Bacon sandwich.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
passing by and I saw him using the thing.
So Bacon is he's part of Siege. So normally he wouldn't even be fighting around point.
I see.
Just a heads up.
I see.
There's about 10 of them behind us.
Yeah, I use Meteor Shower mainly because it helps me stack tokens really fast.
Well, guys, I
If you're siege, that makes sense, Bacon.
I thank you for Faith. Thank you, Faith, for doing those backup calls, man. It helped out a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for
I
that.
appreciate everything, guys. It was a good war. We had a hell of an effort in there.
Get him next time. Yeah.
It's the same thing with anything. You can't expect to win every single one of them.
Right, I'll tell you, I thought that was just a tough one in general. I thought that was pretty stacked on both ends. We had a hell
It's
of a
not.
war.
It's not 80% defense wins for nothing.
Yeah,
exactly. I was just gonna
Keep
say.
that definitely keep that in mind because the defending team's always going to have your advantage. So it's nothing to be discouraged about under any sense, and it's not like we can't declare another one.
Absolutely.
They don't win
Just
every
have to
time.
Bank on their weaknesses and their.
I mean, it's
their
just
bad
it's
timing.
House of R. Like, I mean, we saw them, right? I mean, we knew they were
Yeah.
coming in. We knew they were going to be coming in heavy, and they did. They put up a hell of a fucking fight. We knew that
To be-
going in.
To be fair, I don't think I think that they won because of the defense 80%. I think that the advantages they have is what pulled it out.
I think that was
I-
a 50-50 war.
Yeah, I'd say we were on even ground with everybody, so I wouldn't count it out
I
at
just
all.
mean in general, like if we were going up another, if we pushed another territory with that effort that we just had in that war, we would have won it.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
I got 2 last things I just want to say. I
That's
really
okay,
like
man, go
working with
ahead.
you guys because you guys have good comms and I feel like it's just a good vibe over here. And in terms of like the war itself, I think it would be really, really helpful. And
Two behind us, Mills.
when we're duking it out south of Point, when we're trying to like get our guys to move forward, I really think that a call out on a specific name for the people in the back that may help a lot. Like if you see a life staff, because I don't know if anyone else noticed, Dalvar and the John guy and his 3 other dudes, you could tell they're the core group. They lived
Yeah.
south of Point, and their healer was up all the time. If we can get a name call on the healer specifically, we can get a bit more focus.
Agreed.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
is that Ben and Jared's talking?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being in the wars too, man. You do a good job. Thank you for signing up and coming.
Yeah, I like to second what he says. I was in one of the roaming groups, group 5, and I feel like just like from playing other games, if maybe like the leader of one of those groups can maybe like call out like let's focus on this guy right now, that'd be a big help, and it would have probably helped us burn a lot more of the healers and mages. I know all the times you can't do it, But like just from time to time, I think it could help us like tremendously, especially today where we were lacking on on their back line. So
I think names are hard to call out because there's so many people. But if
There's
you
so
call
many
out
people.
Yeah.
yeah,
And if you're stopping what you're doing to look for a specific person, you're running
Yeah.
the risk of not knowing what the fuck you're doing or being in the wrong spot, which happens a lot when names are called out because
I
when
mean, look,
people
I
are
mean,
bitching about backline.
we
I
kind of
mean,
know why our murder squads didn't get as many staffs as possible. They were being tricky. They were hiding them with their tanks. Like if I was in DPS, I honestly probably wouldn't be looking for that, right? If I'm DPS, I'm focusing staffs. I'm not gonna be looking at tanks to see if there's someone with a staff standing next to him.
Yeah, I saw a lot of paladins.
But now we do know that, and we'll be looking for that in the next war. You know.
You could ping
What are you
it
gonna
to
say,
your
Dirty?
group, your party. You'll see your ping.
All of their healers are harder to
True. Good point. Good calling that as well.
Yep, the ping is really good. I agree with that.
I agree with you, Dirty. Their healers are a whole lot tankier than some of the other people.
I think I was healing in that war. I sent a screen grab of our healer stats for that. You're right. Their healers are always going to be harder to kill because they're always going to be harder to get to because we have to push to them. They don't have to push to us.
No. What I mean, like what me and Dirty are talking, because me and Dirty were literally part of the team, so it was just killing healers. They're not going down in the sense of like what everybody thinks flank squads do. This isn't a we come in, we stun them once, we hit them 3 times, and they're fucked. This is a me and Dirty chased 2 separate healers to the end of the fucking earth to kill them because they weren't dodging our shit. They literally were walking through our shit.
Mhm.
They're
A
lot of them as fuck.
I think that kind of ties into 2 comments I had because one, I mean, yeah, I think for as a healer, I do, and I think it shows in the screen grab. Our survivability of our healers was not the best, to say the least, in my opinion. And 2, I think a healer meta is always getting at least 200 con with straight heavy because if you look at the screen grab, that's what I do for my balance. And I can self peel Kai completely on my own. Like if I'm 1v3, if I'm 1v3 in bruisers, I'm not gonna die. I'm going to get out and kite and get away and rotate around that flag every single time. And I think I run all heavy because at 200 con you get a 20% armor buff as well, which is big when you're getting pinned down by 3 bruisers trying to target you. But I think also the healers. I know it sounds a bit strange, but it's in the channel. Our healers, I think, were too focused on healing. I know it sounds weird. But as soon as my heals are up, I mean, I'm doing as much as I can with my hammer CC all the time,
So
and it shows in my kills.
My argument to that though would be that Sloth, how much con do you have, Sloth?
60.
So yeah,
Christ.
I mean,
You run 60?
I run 60 as well.
40 feet.
Fuck, dude.
So he
No
has 60
way.
and he only died what 2 more
He
times?
died 14
Yeah,
times.
it takes 6 or 8
I
people
think-
to kill
10
Sloth
times.
in our post.
I think that I don't think you can pin that on meta. I think that's just because Sloth is good.
No, I know, but look at Toke. Toke's the same way. He has the same amount of con. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like it just comes down to, and this isn't to be harsh at anybody, and this is not coming at you, Nardzy, but it just comes down to who's good at it and who's not, right? Like
Yeah.
Sloth,
Yeah,
Sloth knows that he can go out there with 60 con and
Yeah.
and do his fucking thing and heal and get out
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
survive.
Like I said, that's just survivability of healers. That's going to be an individual thing that they're going to have to work on their own. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely, and that's kind of like why we.
There are
a-
21
as-
people at second part. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. I'm out here trying to help you too. Where's the
There's
PvP?
21 by secondary.
Is everyone grouped up somewhere?
No,
holding the
I was
gate.
running down helping the people who did have missions because mine were on cooldown, clear people out. We killed about 10 people. By the time we got to the second PvP pickup spot for, I think it's Intel, there's like 30 people down here. So just be aware when you run up there.
I mean,
If you-
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
No, you,
well,
you.
The same thing could be said about anybody from Genesis. And I'm not sitting here saying that Genesis has the best healers. I'm not trying to say that by any means. But I think everybody in Genesis has copied Sloth's build. Am I correct on saying that, boys?
Copied Nachos. Nope.
Well,
This
Nacho's
is like
build-
my 4th war healing. I just switched to heals.
All right. Well, Nacho's build. I mean, this originated from Nacho. So everybody. So Bridge Burner, Nate, Nova, Nacho, Sloth, Toke. They're all rocking that same con. Like,
I
and they're
think
all
until you get that PvP talent up though, running that con is going to take them at such a disadvantage. I mean, at the end of the day, a dead healer is the worst thing you can have. And
Well, what I'm trying to say with that though is like when you're comparing deaths in that way, when you died 8 times, right?
But
If
I
you
also
look at
put,
everyone else, they died 9 times, 10
I'm also
times.
I'm also putting up 11 kills with the hammer though. I mean,
Well,
not that
but
not that like
look,
it's
I mean,
crazy
let's
because
be
the
fair
damage is
though.
still pretty similar. So I think that kill's inflated.
Yeah. Let's be fair. I mean, like
But
a lot of people are getting picked, and then it's easy to kind of snag a kill off of
Yeah.
an AOE slam. Like,
Like you did
as a
260.
mage,
You did what? 260. No, you did 230,000 damage.
Mhm.
You had almost as many kills as I did, and I had
yeah, the
700,000
kills are
the,
just
damage.
killing down people.
Yeah, you're
kills
just
are
hitting down
inflated.
people. So
Yeah,
don't.
the,
Yeah, I'm
the
just saying,
kills are
don't use that as a
inflated.
basis because it's not the
Yeah.
basis.
I'm
of
not.
how
I'm
well
not.
you do.
The kills are inflated, but again, I think it ties back that the healers could focus more on contributing to that CC. Because
I think
especially
I don't
we do
necessarily
like
agree with
healers.
that.
I had my
like what-
hammer out every time they were
like
calling.
yeah, like when Arya was calling on Suns, I'm
My
getting
ball
in
was
there
on the
with my
point,
hammer
too.
every single time because as a healer, when he's calling, I know I'm protected because I got
Gems.
7 more guys next to
I'm
me
trying to help you out,
CCing.
Coming
Nacho.
up here. Big fight.
Trying to help you, Nacho.
Gems.
I appreciate that, Nerdsy, but it's all
You're gonna
good
get
here,
eaten.
right? We all have good vibes. It's all good.
Yeah. This isn't.
Well,
This
yeah,
isn't
and
coming in.
No.
I'm just
yeah, I
trying
know.
to.
Like,
It's
no,
all
you
good.
guys aren't offending me or anything. Don't
Okay.
No,
don't worry. I'm not. I know there's different. I mean, I have a healer in my group who runs light armor, light low con, and he heals better than me. But
There's
I
about
mean,
15
that just
yells
comes
at the
down to
gate.
talent.
There's like 20 out
Fighting
here.
about
We're
20
fighting.
down here, me and Deer and our group.
Where's down here?
Near the PvP.
Yeah, we're gonna have to group up to get the people out of the gate.
Below
If I
the
run out
Monarch
now,
Bluffs watchtower.
Yeah, there's like 30 people running these missions. We need more people in
Yeah.
general.
I'm on the way. I'm on
Gems
the way.
come back. I was about to
There's
say,
a
if we don't group, we won't make it to them, Gems.
I think.
Out here.
We're just
We're
splitting
just
it
trying to
now.
stay alive.
there's
Yeah, let
about
me get Nacho. Let me get an
25 of
invite,
them
brother.
south of the gate.
Where do I need to go to help you all?
Monarchs.
Monarchs.
All right.
Follow the road to the.
If you want to, if you want to talk though, Nard, because I know you want me and you wanted to talk. I'm happy to. We can drop down the call if you want, brother.
Nard?
Nard.
I think he said everything he had to say.
No. He wanted to talk to me.
You got about 20 more incoming. Just heads up.
All right.
We're pushing them off. We're beating
What
them
I've
out
noted,
here.
I'm trying to get a group up here before me and Gems go out.
Also, on that last point, what I've noticed, a lot of like melee was just hiding in the trees. Like when we started spreading out, like once they started clearing the point and we came back, they were just all like prone and hiding in trees right there and using the trees against us and just single targeting like a lot of people, especially like the mages rotating around.
Is there an open group? Yep.
Yeah. What's the name?
It's gonna be Fupa Warrior.
We about wiped them here at Monarchs. We're fucking destroying them.
If
Our,
you could say something like put a 1 in Syndicate chat for an invite. Actually, we're full. Just kidding.
Quick question: are y'all grouping in here to start pushing back against Brightwood or no, not Brightwood, Monarchs right now?
We're at
Is
the
that
gate.
what?
We're about to go out. I gotta
Okay,
drop
is that?
down into my Discord.
Fighting them at the beach right
Because
now.
Oh, I just didn't know.
Not everybody's down here.
You're coming
I was gonna
behind us now.
start
You're
pulling
coming
people
behind
into
us now.
here
Alright,
if we're
we
gonna.
appreciate it.
Watchtower, just heads up.
Everybody that's in here from my company, we're jumping down to our Discord because Jim's and everybody else is down there.
Yo, Faith, if you have people on tonight, or if you have people on tonight, we might go ahead and push another territory into conflict. If you guys want to help out, that'd be cool.
As soon as we get this down, just let us know.
Yeah,
and we'll
absolutely.
get men out there.
Yeah, we'll
If
be
you need,
here to help you. We'll be here to help
all
you.
right. If you need anything, just fucking message me and I'll jump back up.
Cool, sounds good, brother.
All right,
There's
thanks, guys.
2 ice mages up the hills here, guys. If
Thank you
anybody wants
guys.
to come fuck them.
It was a good try. Tough war.
You guys did great.
Thanks, man.
Hell of an effort.
Thanks for helping. I appreciate it, guys. Genesis, we can bounce.
Yeah, I was gonna
Peace,
say
guys.
the chat's
Thanks
glitched
for
for
having us
me.
in your war, guys.
The chat's glitched out for me, so. If anyone is going to be sticking in here for pushing back Monarchs, we're going to try to organize in the Monarchs Bluff war chat, war channel in here. So I'm going to start getting people to move into there if y'all want to hop over and join up with that. Oh yeah.
Campa's close by.
So does
send the
anyone
money to
know what Ben and
send the money to
Jerry's
sponsors.
build is?
He's a mage.